Hi, I'm Riz Khan, an international journalist who's worked over the past 2 decades at BBC World Service TV, CNN International, and now Al Jazeera English. It was while I was at CNN that I launched the first global interactive live interview show, Q&A, which brought questions and comments from viewers around the world, literally every corner, directly to the people who made the news, from presidents and prime ministers to businessmen and pop stars. Now, over the next couple of minutes, I'm going to give you my perspective and some tips on what I believe makes a good interview. First of all, it comes down to preparation. If you don't know who it is you're talking to and why you're talking to them, you shouldn't be there in the first place. Now, I know that it's not always possible to do lots of preparation for an interview, especially if it's in a live, fast-moving, breaking news situation. But if you have the time, be ready for your interview by learning as much as possible about the subject and the interviewee. Then, when preparing questions, cover as much as you want on paper, have a list of questions, but be prepared to move off the script in order to respond to the interviewee. And that means listening to what they have to say. If they say something that deserves a follow-up question or perhaps need to be challenged, be ready to do it, not simply move on to the next question on your list. Now, personally, I like an interview to be intelligent and conversational. Some interviewers feel the need to come across aggressive and keep interrupting the guest. They think it makes them sound smart and forceful. But if the interviewee can't make their point, it's not a decent interview. How is it possible to challenge someone when you've not really listened to their point of view in order to challenge them in an intelligent way, rather than interrupting them before they can finish their sentence? In terms of how you come across and deliver your bit, stay calm and collected. It's important that you're in control of yourself if you're to be in control of the situation. A moment is only a moment, so if you make a mistake, move on. Don't linger on it, worrying that everyone would have noticed. You'll only draw more attention to it that way and lose focus on what you're doing. Remain confident. And also, don't try to exaggerate your movements or voice to the point where you come across unnaturally. Television involves a certain amount of performing, but it's not about hamming it up so much that people realize it's all an act. The viewer's more intelligent than you think, so if you come across false, it'll be obvious. Be natural, but project yourself with calm confidence so you're the one in control. Well, that's pretty much all I have time for, so let me sum it up for you. When it comes to conducting a good interview, you need to firstly prepare diligently. Listen to the interviewee. You have to respond to the points made. And finally, focus on being calm, confident, and in control. I hope that helps. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.